93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. Paulie Malignaggi, I think I don't try to pay too much attention on this, but I guess I paid a little bit. He's basically trying to say on Twitter that Shawn Porter will probably get the better of Maidana. You know, some guy commented that Shawn Porter won go to 12 rounds against Maidana. And then he goes, lay off the drugs and shit. That's what Paulie Malignaggi said, lay off the drugs. Shawn Porter, like, he got Andre Berta out with the headbutt. And other than that, the only guy he stopped is past prime Paulie Malignaggi. He has to hit people numerous times to get him out there. And he's a strong fighter. He's a good fighter. But he's not no KO artist. Shawn Porter is not no one-shot, one-hit fighter. Far from it. You already know, right? You already know Marcos Maidana did way better against Shawn Porter, so against Adrian Broner than Shawn Porter did. And yeah, Shawn Porter did fight at a catchweight. But Maidana for Adrian Broner, where Adrian Broner was the champion and Adrian Broner was the shit. That's right. He fought Adrian Broner when Adrian Broner was the shit. People are talking about Shawn. Look, here's the thing. Let me give you this analogy. Keith Thurman hits way harder than Shawn Porter. We know this, right? Keith Thurman hits very hard. When Keith Thurman knocked out Soto Karass and then Maidana knocked out Soto Karass, it was pretty much similar. They both knocked them out, right? And then Soto Karass once was later asked who hits harder, and he couldn't tell the diff. He goes, they both hit hard. Like, you would say, right, one person who hits a little bit harder, you would say that. And I personally think Keith Thurman might hit a little bit harder, but because his punches are a little bit faster, but Maidana still hits hard as fuck, right? If Maidana can match Keith Thurman's power in that sense, because he kind of matched it, you couldn't tell from looking at shit, right? Like, Keith Thurman hits harder than Maidana, or Maidana hits harder than Thurman. It was kind of similar. And as we know, Keith Thurman hits harder than Porter. That means Maidana should also hit harder than Porter. Maidana probably dropped more guys at 140 than Shawn Porter did per fight. Like, and just straight up. He fought, who's he fought at 140? He fought Lopez, Josecito Lopez. He fought Soto Karass. I mean, you could say, as I said, you can say, Soto Karass ain't shit. But at the same time, Keith Thurman stopped Soto Karass, Maidana stopped Soto Karass, and it had a similar round as well. I think it was a similar round. But yeah, Maidana then fought Broner. Maidana also has better boxing ability, and he has more experience. Keep in mind, I mean, I know Maidana's overweight right now, but if he came off right after the Floyd fight, like if he was that capable, fought Shawn Porter, you already know Maidana has a better jab. He has a high work rate. He has a very high work rate. He's more accurate than Shawn Porter. He's not as fast as Shawn Porter, but Shawn Porter has good head movement, though, I must say. But Maidana has some decent head movement. Maidana's sneaky. Maidana hits harder than Shawn Porter. Hard as fuck. Has a better jab. More experience. Has got variety to his punches. He loops up his punches. His punches, right? When you hook, that shit comes like horizontal, right? You throw a left hook, for example, it's horizontal. Like if you're a right-handed fighter, that is, and your left hand is forward. You torque it from left to right. Your uppercut, you go from down to up. But he's got this punches. He kind of goes up with it and then brings it down. It's like a forward looping punch. It kind of goes vertically up. It doesn't go right, or it might go a little bit right, but it's the same similar punch that caught Floyd Mayweather, Adrian Broner with, as they were kind of leaning backwards. The punch that came over the top. There's an over the top right hand, right? The sort of similar punch that he caught Amir Khan with when he in round 10, like, you know, the one that rocked him really badly. Rocked Amir Khan really badly. And the only thing Shawn Porter has going for him is Devin Alexander. That's the only person he beat. But at the same time, right, Devin Alexander was a time when Maidana fought Alexander. Alexander was like Maidana was like, he was looking to retire, so, and he was from Argentina, he didn't really even like boxing and shit. But trust me, Maidana is a better fighter than Shawn Porter. He's a way better fighter than Shawn Porter. If Shawn Porter fought Maidana, you know what's going to happen to him? Maidana doesn't like body shots, but neither does Thurman, right? And Porter never really dropped him with body shots and shit. Khan's got a nice left hook to the body. He actually dropped guys with the body shot. He dropped Maidana himself, dropped Judah. I mean, Judah was hurt still. Amir Khan, even in his early times in his career, has dropped guys with body shot. Hurt Luis Collazo with body shot. And I remember he hit Paulie Malignaggi once, and he felt it. It's just like Khan was pushing him down, and then Paulie Malignaggi kind of dropped. And otherwise, if you just keep hitting him, right, without pushing him down, that would have been a knockdown against Malignaggi. So, yeah, neither of them like body shots. Neither of them, I mean, Maidana, I would say, can take a better shot to the face as well. I mean, Thurman, when he gets clipped, his chin is kind of up in the sky and his balance, he kind of moves. He's too much on his toes, like sometimes off balance, so he can be thrown off balance by with a shot. But again, Thurman's quicker than Maidana. But at the same time, we're not comparing Thurman, we're comparing Porter. Porter is not as skilled as Maidana. No way near. Maidana was a better fighter, landed more cleaner punches, never smothered his own punches. Porter's a bit more physical, but Maidana can apply the pressure as well, man, just landing some hard shots. He might not bully people around, but he's got a really good jab, he's got a really good right hand. He's a beast, man. But let me know what you think. If Porter fought Maidana, I personally think Maidana would beat him. I don't know if he'd go 12 rounds or not, but to be honest, Maidana... See, what Keith Thurman does, he kind of steals rounds. Maidana don't steal rounds, he fucking applies shit on you, like... And Maidana couldn't take a lot of body shots, but neither could Thurman. He had a better jab than Keith Thurman. Maidana did. And he had more experience, a lot more experience. People forget that he has pretty good. He has better head movement than Keith Thurman, but he wasn't as fast as Keith Thurman. He can be awkward at times. He's pretty sneaky, and I personally think I wish Maidana was still here, man. In all honesty, man, Maidana would have beaten. Fuck, man, Maidana would have beaten Manny Pacquiao to start with. I personally think even now, Maidana versus Thurman would be epic. Epic fight, Garcia versus Maidana. Man, that's a difficult one as well. Porter versus Maidana, I personally think Maidana would win simply because, as I mentioned, Maidana has look at Thurman versus Porter and Maidana versus Porter. Thurman has some advantages, like he's faster, but Maidana can compensate that by being a little bit awkward. Maidana's pretty awkward with the punches, right? He also has a better jab. He has better head movement than Keith Thurman. He's just not as fast as Keith Thurman when it comes to hand speed or foot speed. I put it this way, right? Marcos Maidana was throwing jabs and he made Floyd miss. He threw jab. He landed the jab and he made Floyd miss with the jab. But, so think about that, right? I don't know if Shawn Porter can do that. I don't know if Keith Thurman can do that. It'd be impressive if Amir Khan can do that. Amir Khan's very fast. Maidana's not a fast fighter. He was still able to do it. Maidana's a really good fighter, man. People underestimate him. They bought into the Shawn Porter hype, the Keith Thurman hype. Keith Thurman lived up to his hype, but I don't think Shawn Porter really lived up to that hype completely. But let me know what you think. 93 Boxing, I'm out.